Hey everyone, Cam with the Antique Book Collective, and today I'm getting to you guys with the best place to find nursery book sets. So guys, obviously not all these are nursery books for kids and toddlers and whatnot. Some of these are for children, obviously. We're not going to have a lot of toddlers reading chapter books, obviously. But guys, this entire thing is going to be telling you guys the best places that you can find these for the best prices. Because let's face it, if you are a brand new parent or if you have a reselling business like me, you don't really want to spend $10 a piece like a lot of these books generally can be. You want to spend something more along the lines of something you can afford. A lot of people, they don't want to spend for a tiny, let's just grab this Dr. Seuss book right here. You don't want to spend $10 for one Dr. Seuss book that your kid might love it, and you might end up reading the same Dr. Seuss book to your kid every single night. I mean, you might go a little bit crazy. Your kid might love it though. But let's face it, you might want more of a selection than just one book. And to do that, you really want to get the best prices that you can. And guys, what would you do if I told you that you can find children's books for like 10 cents? I've seen them for as low as like 5 cents. Of course, there are plenty of other ones where they ask $1 a piece, 50 cents a piece, 75 cents, 25 cents, all over the board. But by and large, the best prices that I find for children's books is from Friends of the Library book sales. So guys, Friends of the Library book sales, these are sales that a nonprofit group called the Friends of the Library actually host. They do it in conjunction with the actual library branch. So oftentimes these actually happen in the library. Sometimes it happens outside of it in like a fairgrounds or something along those lines, like community center, that sort of stuff. But you guys can actually reach out to your local library and be like, hey, do you have a Friends of the Library sale? And your librarian will actually usually answer you, or at least refer you to someone, because let's face it, they are happy to do this because those nonprofits, they actually give more money to the libraries, and that actually helps the library do a lot more stuff. So right off the bat, these Friends of the Library sales, a lot of the times they are selling ex-library books. Let me see. I don't think any of the ones I have right here are ex-library books themselves, but ex-library basically just means it's something that was in the library and now the library is selling, or depending on which one you're going to, the majority of these books might actually be ones that locals have actually donated to the library in an effort to make sure that the library is very well off and has tons and tons of books to sell or put in their shelves, that sort of stuff. And sometimes the library is like, oh, we already have this book, or no one wants this book, so they actually put it into the sale. So with that said though, guys, if you do want to find these Friends of the Library book sales, again, you can reach out to your local library, or something I would personally recommend, whether if you're a parent, you're a teacher, you're a reseller like me, something I would highly recommend is actually going onto a website called booksalefinder.com. It's really simple, guys. All you have to do is click your state, and it'll give you a huge list of ongoing sales, bookstores that are like Friends of the Library bookstores, and a lot of Friends of the Library sales. A lot of these sales that they have, guys, they go on like once a year, twice a year. Some of them do it once a month or twice a month even. But these sales, guys, they are going on all the time, and they have some insane deals on children's books. Like this stack right here, you could get for $1 at some of the right sales. It is absolutely insane. I love these sales. In fact, for me, I am a reseller, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know. In my entire business, it revolves around basically these Friends of the Library sales. Of course, I do a lot of estate sales as well. In fact, looking at this stack right here, most of the books that I have here are actually from estate sales. But let's face it, if you're a parent, if you're a teacher, that sort of stuff, you can't just wait around for the right estate sale to pop up. Meanwhile, Friends of the Library book sales, they are always going on. You're always going to find an awesome place that you can actually find a lot of these books. For teachers, you guys can use it to stuff your shelves with a whole lot of new or new-ish children's books, because let's face it, if you're a teacher and you want to have your own library for the kids to read from, it can be a little expensive. I mean, you're looking at some of these books nowadays. People are asking like $20 for a brand new children's books. Meanwhile, you could buy an older one, which honestly are usually better anyways. You can buy an older one for like 10 cents. It's like, that's an absolute win. Sometimes these Friends of the Library book sales, guys, they get you a grocery bag or even a bigger thing. And they're like, yeah, you can fill it up. $2, $3, $5. I've seen some do $10, but I've seen some do even $1. Depending on how far you drive outside of town, you can get some even better and better deals. The best ones that I find, the best deals, guys, are usually going to be out in the sticks, out in the country. If you are doing something downtown where there's 1,000,005 other people buying books, you're first off not going to get as good of a deal, and second off, you're probably not going to find as many good books. I highly recommend going out of town a good ways. So, with that said and done though, guys, I mean, I could go on and on about this a whole lot more, but it's not stuff that I haven't addressed already in my channel. So if you guys would like to learn more about where to find these book sales, all that sort of stuff, I'm actually going to link to a couple videos right over there talking about Friends of the Library sales. But please be sure to subscribe as well. Check out my other videos on my channel. Please be sure to drop a like too, and I'll see you guys in the next one.